Hey guys, welcome to another episode of ranking the studio albums in my All About the Music series. We're doing a ton of these, but today's episode is going to be Barenaked Ladies because I read an interview this morning by Ed Robertson, the current lead singer of the Barenaked Ladies, and he ranked their albums, and I disagreed. I felt the exact opposite of how he feels, and I felt like there was kind of a negativity where he was ranking their newer stuff without Stephen Page way higher than their great material with Stephen Page. And it just felt kind of like a jab at Stephen, and I didn't really like that. But, you know, we're not going to talk about that. Today we're going to be talking about ranking the studio albums by the famous Canadian rockers, Barenaked Ladies. Are you guys ready? I got to get my Wikipedia fired up. And we're going to be going straight to, unfortunately, at the bottom of my list is going to be their latest album. Did not like Fake Nudes one bit. I do not like the direction they're going. Do not enjoy it at all. And we're going to be going, it's sort of unfortunate with this band, kind of going backwards a little bit. But another late era, this is 2015's Silver Ball, which Ed Robertson said that this was his favorite Barenaked Ladies album. Really? Really? And then we're going to the double album, Barenaked Ladies Are Men. Okay, it was they released two parts to this album. Barenaked Ladies Are Me and Barenaked Ladies Are Men. These were okay, but they just they're just too much, and I actually did agree with Ed Robertson about this, where there were some good songs. It just shouldn't have been a double album. Okay, we're gonna get this right this time. This is my second take, guys. So please keep in mind this video has some heavy production value going on. Moving on to Grinning Streak, and I don't own a lot of these because, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of late era Barenaked Ladies. Okay, check it out. Kind of a cool album artwork there. Had some decent songs, maybe one or two really good ones. But yeah, that was their 2013 release. Still struggling to kind of find what they're going to do without Stephen Page as a frontman. I do like that all four members are singing lead now, but I would prefer it with all five, right? Like, it just simple as that. Okay, we're getting into the better material now with Born on a Pirate Ship from '96. This is one I was collecting Barenaked Ladies in the 90s and 2000s, and this is one of the last ones that I picked up after, you know, long years after it was released, and it never really grew on me. It's got some decent songs with, it's got The Old Apartment on it, and Shoebox. Those are really great. But other than that, that album really wasn't doing it for me. And then we're going to move on to All in Good Time. Okay, so this one I believe was their first release without Stephen Page, and this one was okay. This one had some decent songs. It had Every Subway Car and things like that. But we're not going to You Run Away and Every Subway Car featuring Aaron McCarley in February 2010. It was okay. It was an okay album. It just didn't feel like Barenaked Ladies. Then we're going to move on. We're going to go back to something we've talked about a little bit with Barenaked Ladies Are Me. Barenaked Ladies Are Me. Okay, so just again, part of that double album in 2006 that just did not work that well. It was recorded, they started recording it on my birthday in 2005, so I would have turned 20 when this thing started to be made. But yeah, that's just garbage. I mean, for the most part. Now we're getting into the good part of Barenaked Ladies, in my personal opinion. And now we can start showing you guys some physical CDs, because that's where it's at with the 90s rock and roll, right? So we got past the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 albums that are not great. Some of them are just flat out bad. Fake Nudes, come on, man. What the heck? But now we're getting into the really good material. Really classic Barenaked ladies. This is going to be my top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even know. But we're going to jump right in with this one. This is 1994's Maybe You Should Drive. And this is one, Ed Robertson did not like this one. He said there was a lot of conflict going on with the band. But look at them, man. Look how happy those Canadians are. Produced by Ben Mink, mixed by Mark Ramer. But yeah, with Jane, intermittently, Everything Old is New Again, Alternative Girlfriend, Life in a Nutshell is a highlight. The Wrong Man was Convicted is another great one as well. If you don't have time to listen to the whole thing, do Life in a Nutshell. That'll give you the album in a nutshell. Okay, so that was a really great '94 record. Maybe got looked over due to maybe Green Day doing some better material in '94. But yeah, Maybe You Should Drive, an excellent record if you want to check out some old school Barenaked ladies. That's better than new school Barenaked ladies. We are moving on. Ooh, I'm going to sing some Barenaked ladies for you guys later. Okay, moving on. We're going to, this was the last album I felt like I really, really enjoyed. And this was the one where I started to see and hear some problems. This is 2003's Everything to Everyone. Kind of weird that it kind of had an Everclear song title as the album title. Kind of a weird package. You got this clear thing that comes off. Ooh, everything to everyone. You got this white flag. When the white flag is flown, you'll never, never, never win the war. Okay, beautiful album art. Okay, check it out. Really, really enjoyed this packaging anyway. Pretty cool. Got some red, white, and blue. You got everything. But yeah, just a really beautiful album with Celebrity. I absolutely love Maybe Katie. Another Postcard. Next time, For You, Shopping, Testing, 1, 2, 3, Upside Down, War on Drugs. Those first 9 songs are killer. But then, starting with number 10, again, an Ed Robertson song that he says he absolutely loved. He says it's his favorite song, and it's the worst crap on here. And then Unfinished, Second Best is really good. And then the last few songs on this tend to peter out. There's a DVD included, but just like most DVDs that are thrown in with the CD, it's not worth checking out. This album is worth checking out for the first half, and then the second half kind of is where the band started to go wrong, in my opinion. But this one's pretty good. Like I said, I have weird feelings about this one because it is the last Barenaked Ladies album that was really enjoyable, at least part of it. Okay, we are moving on to my favorite 3 Barenaked Ladies. These are absolutely brilliant. I had a really tough time deciding my top 3. These are essentially tied because each one of these just has really special memories built into them, interwoven into their lyrical prowess, and just their artwork, their song titles, their liner notes, the pictures within them just take me back to my childhood, to my teenage years, to my formative music discovery years. And we're going to jump right in. This is just, oh my gosh, every one of these I feel like should be my number 1. This is 1992's Gordon. This was when Barenaked Ladies were they were huge in Canada, but not here. And this is just a crazy, crazy, artistic, beautiful album with some really unique sounds that I've never heard in rock and roll. Hello City, Enid, Grade 9, Brian Wilson. Drove downtown in the rain, 9:30 on a Tuesday night, just to check out the late night record shop. You can call it impulsive, you can call it compulsive, you can call it insane. But when I'm surrounded, I just can't stop. Bring back Stephen Page, please. Okay, Enid, we never really knew each other anyway. Check this album out. This is me in grade 9, baby. This is me in grade 9. You can be my Yoko Ono. Ooh, you can follow me wherever I can't sing. There are a couple of duds on here. Wrap Your Arms Around Me doesn't do much for me. What a Good Boy is one of the most, oh my gosh, it's haunting. You know, if you think that the Barenaked Ladies are a goofy group, this has some very, very traumatic, serious, heartbreaking songs on it. When you were born, they looked at you and said, what a good boy, what a smart boy, what a strong boy. We've got these chains hanging around our necks. People want to strangle us with them before we take our first breath. Afraid of change, afraid of being the same when temptation calls. Oh man, Box Set is a hilarious look at a washed up rock band. New Kid on the Block, same kind of thing. Blame It On Me is another really good serious song. The Flag is a very disturbing domestic, I don't want to say abuse, but the next night is over and over and under, and after he's finished, she lies there and wonders just why does she need him and why does she stay here. And then in the darkness you quietly say, dear, you've never really known that when the white flag is flown, no one has won the war. Oh man, one of my favorite songs ever. And then you get one of their trademark songs, If I Had $1 Million, the penultimate track on here that really kind of made them the band that they are. And this is a little bit hard to find back in the 2000s, but pretty cool. You got an old school picture of the Barenaked Ladies. There's the man himself. We are missing you big time these days, buddy. Okay, so are you guys ready for my final two, the best Barenaked Ladies records that there are, in my opinion? Coming up, second to one is 2000's Maroon by Barenaked Ladies. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous record. Check out the back cover. Check out these floating heads. Some beautiful artwork in here. Again, this one just brings back so many memories from 20 years ago. Absolutely love it. It's got a bonus track on here. Oh man, just look at the album art. It's beautiful. So you get Too Little Too Late, kicks things off. A lot of fun. Never Do Anything is classic. Barenaked Ladies. Pinch Me is great, a great single. And Go Home. If you're feeling alone, instead of whining and moaning, just get on the phone, tell her you're coming home. If you need her, you should be there. Go home. And there's also a really fun line about Catherine the Great, which is hilarious. And if you think of her as Catherine the Great, then you should be the horse to help me to fate. If you need her, then you should be there. Go home. That might be part of the reason I like Go Home so much, is because it is the only instance of the Barenaked Ladies cursing. And it's, I love that it's just so weird, like you don't even expect it. And the way that they put it into Go Home, you hear the F word and you think, wow, that was fun. I'm actually glad they said that. Even if you're offended, it really was the, if you've only, like, they're kind of like a PG-13 movie. You've only got one chance to use an F word if you're in the Barenaked Ladies, and they used it really well at the end of Go Home. The very end of Go Home has a nice little, yeah! Falling for the First Time is a great single. Conventioners is not one of my favorites, but it is a very unique sound. Sell, Sell, Sell is a really, really great song. If you haven't heard much by the Barenaked Ladies, I suggest you listen to Go Home or Sell, Sell, Sell. The humor of the situation is okay. Baby Seat is not the best. Off the Hook is good. Actually, yeah, Off the Hook is one of my favorites. Helicopters is a really emotional powerhouse of a song. And this album ends with one of, it's just, I don't want to keep saying my favorite song, but Tonight is the Night I Fell Asleep at the Wheel. This song, it's extremely long and it's extremely fun. It tells the story of a man who is falling out of love with his partner, and he's driving home, and he's in a car accident, and he's sort of watching this horrific car accident, and he comes to realize that things aren't going so well. He fell asleep at the wheel because tonight is the night he fell asleep at the wheel. Very interesting storytelling, really emotional, funny and emotional. Something that I feel like the Barenaked Ladies have lost in their post-2003 material. This is just darn near perfect. If it weren't for maybe if they took off like maybe 2 or 3, like if they boiled this down to maybe like a 10-track album instead of 12, this could have been a perfect record. It's so much fun to listen to. Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. Okay. Check it out. Now, are you guys ready for the number one greatest Barenaked Ladies album of all time? If you're keeping score, if you're keeping track, you know what's up, guys. This is the back. This is the front. 1998 Stunt. Okay, this is when I fell in love with Barenaked Ladies. That's just so, why are they called Barenaked Ladies? Anyway, so The Pair, I absolutely love everything about this album. The late 90s were when I was really getting into rock and roll, and this was one of my first rock and roll records, and it just really took me for a loop. The band produced this with Tom Lordange. He appears on most of my favorite albums, but this thing kicks off with 1 Week. That's how most people discover this band, through that huge single, 1 Week. It was supposed to be a B-side, a throwaway joke song, and it ended up kicking their career into high gear. It's All Been Done. Great, more serious single that they did. Light Up My Room. Some of these deep cuts on here are just some of the strangest, most kind of weird romance kind of songs. I'll Be That Girl is dark and disturbing. It's about a man talking about being someone else and trying to make that other person fall in love with them even though they're trying to be them. Listen to it. Listen to this whole album, people. Leave. I've informed you to leave. Nice little country song fronted by Ed Robertson. Alcohol. Alcohol, my permanent accessory. That doesn't sound like it all. Call and Answer is a great single. If you call, I will answer, and if you fall, I'll pick you up, and if you court this disaster, I'll take you home. I'll take you home. Check out the guys on the back of this cover. Check out this guy. I absolutely love this kind of artwork. The Counting Crows and some other bands kind of did this kind of stuff in around that same time period. You know, the 90s were just so cool. In the Car is a nice little romantic song as well. Never Enough is pretty great. It's a fun one. I think never is enough, yeah, never is enough. You never have to do that stuff. I think never is enough, yeah, never is enough. I never want to do that stuff. And it's just a list of things that that Ed Robertson does not want to do. Who Needs Sleep is another really, really great deep cut on here. Who needs sleep? Well, you're never gonna get it. Who needs sleep? Tell me what's that for? Who needs sleep? Well, you're never gonna get it. There's a guy's been awake since the Second World War. Who needs sleep? They're getting this blah 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 blah. Yeah, really fun. Really like these songs. This album perfectly captures the humor and the sadness all in one. Like even the funny songs are sad. And even the sad songs are funny. And I feel like that's what made Barenaked Ladies a great rock and roll band. They just had such a dark sense of humor that you could take at surface level if you just wanted a fun song to listen to. But if you're sort of an introspective, emotional train wreck like I am, the deep, dark nastiness in their lyrics are what it's about, being a fan. So then you got the end of the album is pretty good with Told You So, Some Fantastic, and When You Dream. When You Dream is an interesting thing. I actually got the 1 week single, and it had a remix of When You Dream, which is a lot better than the album cut. Not sure what happened there, but we're going to take a deep look at this. Look at this beautiful album, this beautiful CD. Beautiful liner notes. Beautiful back cover. Beautiful front cover. Beautiful me. There's the group. Absolutely love that. Kind of looks like a Backstreet Boys picture there. And we're going to jump Stunt. I'm not sure what the album title implies. You got Fish. Not sure why I circled. There's the Fish. I don't know if I did that or if that's printed in there. 1 week. There's some lyrics on 1 week here that don't appear in the song. You try to match wits. You try to homie, but I bust through. Like Andrew Lloyd, I've got a big show. Mine's about a backhoe. There'll be a big sound from the pavement. Gonna make a break and take a fake. I like to stink. A stinking egg shake. I like vanilla. It's the finest of the flavors. Gonna see the show cause you know the vertigo is gonna go cause it's so dangerous. You have to sign a waiver. How can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Try not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean. You soon will. So you got Jim on electric bass. Kevin on guitars, keyboards. Steven on vocals. Ed's on vocals, acoustic, electric guitars. Dan's La Maison. What is Dan's La Maison? And Tyler on drums and Della Maison on that song. So they've got them like the band is broken down on each song. That's kind of weird. Maybe, anyway, yeah, the cool artwork. I'll be that girl and you would be right over. If I were a field, you would be in clover. And if I had you would be. Wait, if I were the sun, you would be in shadow, shadow, shadow. And if I had a, there'd be. Hey, I'm not even get like nothing dirty in the lyrics here, but some of the stuff in here, there's a little catalog. It's kind of cool. They knew that this album was going to be huge, so they had to tack that on there. But yeah, some really interesting lyrics. It's all been done. Light up my room, I'll be that girl, and you would be right over. And if I were a field, you would be in clover. And if I were the sun, you would be in shadow. And if I had a, there'd be no, yeah, there'd be, oh, I'll be that girl, and you would be right over. Let's see. It's time to kick off your shoes, learn how to choose sadness. It's time to throw off the chains, addle our brains with madness. 'Cause we've got plenty of time to grow old and die. But when at last your beauty's faded, you'll be glad that I waited for you. I've informed you to leave. I love you more than I did the week before I discovered alcohol. Call and Answer, just, oh man, it's just eerie power ballad written by Stephen Duffy and Stephen Page. I think it's getting to the point where I can be myself again. I think it's getting to the point where we have almost made amends. I think it's getting to the point that is the hardest part. And if you call, I will answer, and if you fall, I'll pick you up, and if you court this disaster, I'll point you home, I'll point you home. You think I only think about you when we're both in the same room. Oh man, this is hard hitting. You think I'm only here to witness the remains of love exhumed. You think we're here to play a game of whom loves more than whom. You think it's only fair to do what's best for you and you alone. You think it's only fair to do the same to me when you're not home. I think it's time to make this something that is more than only fair. So if you call, I will answer, and if you call. What am I to wake up suddenly and then enroll at the local college, earn me a degree where I could work weekends? If I could work real hard, I could mow your backyard. Sew a flag on the back. Yeah, never is enough. Yeah, never is enough. I never want to do that stuff. Swimming at 3 inches deep. Lids down, I count sheep, I count heartbeats. The only thing that counts is that I won't sleep. I count down, I look around. Who needs sleep? Well, you're never gonna get it. Who needs sleep? Tell me what's that for? Who needs sleep? Be happy with what you're getting. There's a guy been awake since the Second World War. Let's see. Who needs sleep? Well, you're never gonna get it. Who needs sleep? Tell me what's that for? Yep, that's pretty awesome. There's so much joy in life, so many pleasures all around. But the pleasures of insomnia is one I've never found. With all life has to offer, there's so much to be enjoyed. But the pleasures of insomnia are ones I can't avoid. Yeah, so if you guys are looking to get into the Barenaked Ladies, or if you're already a huge Barenaked Ladies fan, I mean, this is one album, and maybe I was too young back then. Maybe I need to go and look at some more critical critiques of this one. But this thing is just, this is everything I want in an alternative rock album. I mean, it's got pears in the artwork. It's got, this is just a perfect record, guys. Okay, this one is close to being perfect. And this one, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. But yeah, these are the 3 Barenaked Ladies albums I cannot live without. I even like this one, I can't give it up. Can't give it up. Can't give it up. These are just amazing. Amazing. Some of the most beautiful rock and roll I've ever heard. That's been ranking the albums with Chris Norwood. I've got a ton of content on my channel. I'm currently trying to clean it up a little bit and leave only the best videos. Having a lot of fun doing these ranking the album videos. So if you guys like this kind of content, please let me know, because I am such a small YouTuber. I am so small. I've got 5 subscribers, and you know what? I don't even think they're watching my videos. So if you guys want to join this fun, I am very open to getting feedback from you guys. If you ask me, I'm talking about you. I know I'm on YouTube, but you personally, you right there, not that guy behind you, or not that girl, but you. If you give me a video idea, I will do it. Okay? How many YouTubers can say that? I can say it right now. I have 5 subscribers. I'm getting thousands of views, which it may look like less. I deleted a video that got 4,000 views, but I'm getting views in the thousands, but I'm not getting subscribers. So please, give me a chance. I'm trying to make some better content on here, and I promise you, if you want something, I will make it for you. This is a lot of fun for me. I just grabbed an old video camera. I'm dressing up kind of funny. I'm usually just like a goofy guy in a golf shirt and jeans. Yeah, if you really just want to sit around talking about music, I'm your guy. So any band, any album, any genre that you want to talk about, you want to hear about, you have questions about, I will answer it for you. Even if it's something that nobody knows, I will go behind the lines. I will call up Billy Joe Armstrong and I will get you the answer. So like and subscribe to my channel. Boom!